Greetings, family. Empress D. I'm obviously in nature. You can hear my brethren calling. He's been talking for a bit now. He's talking to somebody, but I hope they hear him. You know. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are getting out in nature, finding an amazing spot like I have. A man was just walked by with his dogs and he's like, man, you found a good spot. And I'm like, that's right, this is it. This is what's up. And I'm sure if you do a little bit of looking, family, a little bit of digging, you'll find a spot like this in your neighborhood, right? So I hope that for you, because this is heaven, honestly. Honestly, this is heaven, honestly. Like with the sun beating down on me right now, just the spot, the water, the sound of the water, the fact that I have my comfy chair, I have my feet up on my chair because the red ants are relentless. So I have to give myself a fighting chance. So I took my shoes off. They're probably infested with red ants right now, but that's okay. I'll deal with that later. Right now, I'm safe so far. They haven't crawled up the legs of the chair yet to get me, but we're good for a bit, family. But that's a small price. To have to hide from the red ants is a small price to pay for all of this, okay? And actually today, I just wanted to speak about how nature has changed my life, right? It's coming up on 2 years of coming out to nature every day. Like almost 2 years. In October, it'll be 2 years. That's crazy. Of coming out and really appreciating this every day. And I have to say, family, it has really changed my life. And I wanted to share how. There's so many different ways in how I believe the influence of me coming out here alone, just with my thoughts, no music, no phone, nothing, just with my thoughts. And how that has impacted my life. And so I'm going to share. Family, I'm out of the matrix. That's just the first thing that came to my mind. I guess nobody's completely out, but in terms of working having to work in a system to earn money in doing something that's not in alignment with your moral compass, your principles, being able to stand firm in that and being able to survive. That's one thing that's happened for me as a result of coming out in nature. I've had more time. I have more time to do and spend as I please, family. I would have to say, since coming out in nature daily, my tolerance for things that don't serve me is so low. I just can't do things that are not within my moral compass or within the best interest for those around me, right? I just don't have a tolerance for it at all. It's very, very low. Since coming out in nature, I feel like I've become a better mom. I feel like I've really honed in on the fact that these offspring of mine are on their own journey, right? And they're here to learn their own lessons. My job as their mom is to guide them, offer them the wisdom that I've gained, and sit back and make them make their decisions, right? Because it's their journey. They're not here to live out what I want for them. They're here to live out what their soul contracts are, or what they are here to achieve on this planet. And they're on their journey to achieve that, right? And so there's a freedom in that, and there's a good acceptance in that. And that improves how you parent. And in turn, I think improves your relationship with your children. I think so. I think nature's helped me become a better mama. I think nature's helped me to feel better, right? Be in a better mood, right? I rarely have low days. I rarely feel down. And I attribute that to coming out into this nature every day. I attribute my health, my well-being, my glow to coming out in nature. I have to say, family, every time I leave the house, someone has something nice to say about me. And it's not, it just has to, something within my vicinity they have to compliment. They have to compliment my car, they have to compliment my dress, they have to compliment my hair, something. And I appreciate it. But I recognize that it's not necessarily that they're complimenting the thing that they're naming. I think that they recognize, ooh, that's my water gave us a little squirt there. I hope you guys, I didn't know if you guys saw that. I don't think it's the actual thing that they're complimenting. I don't think it's the dress or whatever that they're complimenting. I think they're just complimenting the glow, right? It's the energy that we see but we can't see, right? Maybe we feel it. Maybe that's a better way to describe how we take it in, because I don't think that we see it, right? We only see very limited with our physical eyes, but maybe it's our first eye, our first eye that sees, right, family? That different energy field that people have around them, right? And that's what I attribute it to, and I attribute it to nature. Since coming out in nature, I feel like I really have gotten to know myself a lot better. I know myself inside and out. But I'm also continuing to learn myself, right? There's always more to learn. There's always more nooks and crannies to explore about yourself, right? And so nature, I think, is affording me to do that. And also to know that I have more to learn, right? Nature keeps me grounded, you know? Since coming out in nature, I would say that I'm more grounded. I think I'm so grounded that many people come to me to be grounded when they're not feeling grounded, right? And I'm okay in that role, and then I accept that role. And I think that is part of my purpose of being here on this planet, right? Since coming out in nature, I feel healthier. I do. I feel healthier. I feel more vibrant and alive since coming out in nature on a regular basis. More connected to source, connected to myself, you know, connected to those that are close to me, connected to my children, connected to my family. I think that nature's given me more discernment, right? My discernment to see things for what they are, you know, to see things and people for who and what they are, and accept and love them regardless, right? I think what it is that people can see that I can see them for who they are, but it doesn't mean that I don't love and accept them for who they are. And we're all a work in progress, right? And I think that people feel a ways because I can see it, but they needn't, because there's no judgment, because we are all a work in progress. And I also recognize that this is something that I've been, I guess, gifted with, that ability to see people, right? And I think that's part of why I'm in the healing arts. Anyway, family. So that's what's up. Nature, I can go on and on and on. More peaceful. I'm more peaceful. I'm more tolerant. I think that I control and keep my emotions in check better since coming out in nature regularly. I think I'm more authentic. I'm more real. I think that me being in this real environment so much makes me more real, right? I can't wear a mask. I can't have multiple identities. I have to be me wherever I am. And I know that it embarrasses my children because they're not used to, they haven't grown there yet. Well, maybe not all of them. I should say some of my children might be a bit embarrassed about me being me wherever I go. But I think it's a good example, right? Because we should be able to be authentically us wherever we are, no matter what crowd you're in, right, family? And I think nature has enhanced that for me. I think that I've always kind of been like that, but nature makes it even more, as I said, very intolerant. I'm so intolerant of something that's not authentic. It's, yeah. I think that nature has also made it harder, maybe, for certain people to relate to me. I think, maybe. But that's okay. I think that that's part of the journey. Yeah, I do. I do. I think that me being in nature again has made me more real. And me being more real is not what people signed up for when they, I guess, have known me before, right? So perhaps for those people it's harder to deal with me, but that's okay. It is what it is. I love I love everybody nonetheless, and I recognize what it is. It is what it is. It's life, right? We're all on our journeys, so. But it's all love, man. Love, 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 love. So, and I'm always here, So I don't even know who I'm talking to. I'm just talking in general. For those that, right? For whatever, right? So, but overall, I would say that nature has improved my life dramatically. I think that my ability to really create my reality has shifted into high gear since exposing myself to this natural reality every day. I'm able to create my reality, and I know it sounds cliche, but it's real, family. And that's what I'm trying to share, right? I'm trying to share my experience in creating my reality and what I did to get here, right? Because we all can do it. We just have to do the steps, and that's what the whole purpose of me sharing is, family. I think that everybody's experience will be unique, right? So I encourage everybody to try nature. Especially if you have nice weather where you're at, give it a try consecutively. I always say this. I hope at least one person tries it and finds the beauty and value in it, because I'm not the only one that speaks to it, family. I'm not the only one that speaks to how nature, being in a natural environment on a regular basis, will change your perspective. Okay, family, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this message. I wish nothing but the best for all of you. I just really, I hope that you guys are well and doing well and improving and feeling better every day and not worse, and not succumbing to the environment that is clearly been engineered to make us feel not happy, right? To make us feel fearful and worried and stressed out and all the negative low vibrational emotions, as opposed to feeling up and happy, right? That's what nature does for you, family. It helps you block out what's going on in the manufactured environment, right? This is real, okay? They can't manipulate this, right? Oh, well, yeah. They try to, but this is as real as it gets, okay, family? So anyway, that's my plug for nature. That's what's up. That's what this is all about, right? I think that nature, being in nature, exposing yourself to nature every day is the fastest way to evolve, Okay? Anyway, family, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this message. I love and I value each and every one of you. One love.